Morning guys, welcome to this week's core and stretch. Apologies, we missed out on last week's. Lots of things came up and we just weren't able to do it. So we're starting a new program this week. So lots of similar exercise to what we have been doing there. Let me just adjust the screen, sorry. Similar exercise to what we've already done, but we're just going to structure them slightly differently. Okay, so we're going to do 3 rounds with 5 exercises in a row. So if you're new to the page, you just try and keep up as best you can. If you want to start these programs from the beginning, you can click out of here, go into my homepage, and they're all on the weekly lockdown workouts. Otherwise, let's get started. So, hands and knees, and we're going to start with a cat cow just to warm up the back, and tuck your bum under, chin under, bum up, head up, and just steadily breathing as you do this, guys. Breathe in as you look up. Breathe out as you look down and tuck your chin in. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now let's go into the bird dogs here. So core engaged, shoulders locked down. We're going to slide, lock, and then raise. And then we're going to hold for 15 seconds each side. We're going to do it 2 times over. Okay, guys? So set it up. 3, 2, 1. Slide, lock, raise. 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down and change. Slide, lock, raise. Once you're in that position, guys, make sure your core still engaged, your shoulders still drop down, your hands and your foot aren't above your shoulders or your hip. 3, 2, 1, change, slide, lock, raise. Holding there, keeping your core tight, don't let your back hyperextend. Focus on those points. The stability should always be there. 3, 2, 1, last time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, guys, from there we're going to go into the plank. So this time we're all going to do the plank from our knees. So this position just here, bracing your core and focusing on that, the shoulders to hips being stable as you raise one leg off. And rather than raise it up, you focus on kicking it back. So as you kick your leg back, your knee should come off the floor. But if you look, it's in line with my hip there. Okay, we're going to do 6 of those. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So you kick back and back to the starting position. Kick back and down. 3, 4. 2 more. 5, 6. Good. On our backs now, guys. So for the dead bug variation, this time we're going back to bent leg, but we're doing both arms and both legs at the same time, okay? So if you've been following the program, you'll know that there's regressions to this that we have done. You can use one of those regressions. I won't go through them now. That's what the nature of the programs are for. So if you're not familiar, just keep up as best you can, or like I said, go back to the previous workouts. So we're looking for 6 reps. Again, you don't have to go all the way out if you can't control your back. You can go kind of a quarter or halfway, build up week by week, because we'll be continuing these up until the end of lockdown in 2 weeks' time. Okay, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So out for 1, 2, in for 1, 2. That's 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 1, 6. Good. Okay, new version of the side plank here, guys. So we've just been doing the rotational work. For anyone who has a shoulder issue, remember, you've also always got this version that you can do. Okay, guys, it's just not quite, it's a little easier. So you might want to just hold for a bit longer. Maybe pause me, hold for a further 10-20 seconds while we do this. Everyone else, we're going to do the side plank from our knees. Static hold this time, no movement, but what's going to happen is as we come up like so, we're going to take one leg away from the other completely. So we've got more activity coming on the hip as well as your oblique and the side of your body there. 15 seconds per side. Everyone do it from the knees because we will be progressing this as we go along. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And then take the legs off, away from each other, and it's 15 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push your hips back when you come out of the exercise and then change sides. Okay, are we ready? 4, 3, 2, 1, and through. Legs away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop down. And now we're going to lie on our front for our shoulder stability exercise. We're going to do a Serrano press, but a slightly different version. So from here, as always, you're looking down at the floor. Your nose should be about an inch off, but looking directly down. We don't want to be too high looking forward. From here, you're going to raise both arms and bring both of them out. Then you're going to hold one out while you work the other, not allowing your arm to drop. Okay, if that's too hard, just do a standard Serrano press for this week. And you can see if you can progress that next week or the week after. But it's either 6 per side if you're doing single-sided or 12 total. So let's set it up here, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Okay. Into the bird dogs again, guys. Straight into these. Shoulders down, core tight. 15-second hold. Twice over. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Slide, lock, raise. Holding. Make sure you breathe while you're holding, guys. It's really easy to hold your breath as you do these. We don't want that. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. And raise. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Four, 3, 2, 1. Change. Hold. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Into the plank from your knees with the leg raise. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Doing 6. Kicking back, remember, not kicking up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. On your backs for the dead bug variation. 6 reps again. Bracing your core, not allowing your back to move as you do this. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 1, 6. Good. Side plank with the legs split. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Change sides. I'm going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. And then the Serranos. This side actually. And 6 per side. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Last time on the bird dog, guys. Last circuit, then we'll get into our stretches. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Slide, lock, raise. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Into the plank. Drag your elbows towards your hips, brace your core, and 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1. No holds on these ones, but control it on the way up and the way down. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. On your backs for the dead bug. Core engaged. Brace, pick your variation, and let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 1, 6. Good. Side planks. 15 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. I'm going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs apart. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Last exercise is the Serrano. On your front there, guys. Both hands come up, out, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Okay, good work there, guys. What we're going to do now is we're going to get into our stretches. Again, anyone who's been doing this should be familiar, but just for the sake of anyone who's new, I'm just going to show you the version of the exercises that are stood up in case your knees struggle with being on the floor by themselves, not as with support from the other limb. So the hip flexor stretch, which is a stretch we would do first, you can do with your foot on a bench or a chair or anything stable surface that's elevated. The back heel comes off the floor, you hold on to something, you drop into that position, and then raise the arm. Okay, you've got the lat stretch, which again you can use the side of a door. You grab on, let's say I'm grabbing on with my left hand, face the object that you're holding, left hand's grabbing, left leg drops back, and then slightly across, and then you can reach through and across with your right hand. That's for the lat stretch, one of the last stretches we'll do. And the third stretch you're going to do, that your knee can be off the floor if need be, is the inner thigh stretch. You can hold on to something, start with a wide stance, then you just drop into that. So you can feel the pull down that side just there. Okay, guys. Otherwise, let's get started. So we're starting with the hip flexor stretch. So choose your variation, either do the one with me on the floor or the version I just showed you. It's effectively the same, just one knee, one of them is the knees on the floor and one of the knees off. So looking forward, pull as if someone's pushing your hip forward, pushing on your bum, pushing your hips forward. At that point there, you just lift your chest up, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, try and sit into the stretch or travel forward into the stretch. You should feel a pull just about here at the front of your hip. My right knee's on the floor, so I'm going to raise my right hand, pull it up toward the ceiling, and 15 seconds from here, you should take slow breaths in through your nose, out through your nose. This should take 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Here to here. Tuck your pelvis under, lift up your chest. Deep breath in. On the out breath, breathe, travel forward, raise your arm, and hold. Let's start your breathing, guys. Two, one, and change. We're going to go inner thigh stretch. So hands and knees on the floor. One leg out, for me it's the right leg, and as I creep my right leg further wide, I'm also pushing my bum back, and I'm just going to hold that position there. Two, one, and change to the other side. So left leg out, not for me, if you're doing the same side as I am, walk it out as you push your bum back. And let's start our breathing now, and the timer is on. Three, two, one, good. Now we're going to lie on our back, guys. For the glute stretch, so you're going to take your right leg and you're going to put it on your left knee. Take your right hand and put it in between the gap that your legs have created. and wrap it around the back of your left leg. Your left hand will wrap around the outside of your left leg, meeting your right. Join them together and pull your leg off the ground and hold. Three, two, one. Change sides. Left leg, right knee. Left hand between your legs, wrapping around the back of your right leg. Right hand on the outside of your right leg, wrapping around as well, meeting your left hand and joining, pulling the leg off the floor, head back. And timer's on. Three, two, one. Good. Then we're going to do the lat stretch. So anyone who wants to do this stood up can. I'm going to do it kneeling down. So from this position here, bum on your heels or as close to as you can. Walk your hands forward, keeping your bum on your heels, and then you're just going to creep to your left until such point that you feel like your bum's going to come away from your heels. Then you're going to take your right hand and creep it towards the corner of the room, and you should get a nice pull on the right side of your body, and we're holding just there. Three, two, one. Let's change. Walking the other way till you get to the point where you're starting to feel a light pull in your back, inside on your side, sorry, left side, and take your left hand, creep up towards the other corner, and hold. Three, two, one. Good. And then the last stretch, guys, we're looking for a neck stretch. So either kneel on the floor, stand up, sit on a chair. Don't sit with your bum on the floor because your back will be in the wrong position. So lift up your chest, tilt your head towards your right shoulder. Take your right hand and place it on your left ear and just apply the pressure down towards, and then take the left hand, place it behind your back and hold there. Get that breathing going, guys, nice and relaxed. 3, 2, 1, and change. And hold. Three, two, one, and stop. Brilliant, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed that session. We're back Monday for the kettlebell and bands. Have a good weekend, and if you haven't already, please hit subscribe and you'll be up to date with all the content that comes out weekly. Cheerio. Thank you, guys.